Hey, what's up, gang? We're trying to mess with the GoPro here. I had bad luck with it yesterday. Wasn't good. But anyway, what I got going on here, this is the half year video. It's a little bit later than a half a year, but this is it. uh, I had some problems yesterday out in the well, when I got home to upload videos. Uh, my two best finds videos, it was like I didn't even shoot them. I don't know what the heck the deal was there, but yeah. But this is what I've got. That's good. Yeah, I got lots of other broken stuff like over here, but you know, I just didn't get it all out. You guys don't want to see all that crap anyway, I'm sure. But anyway, like I was saying, uh, this is the finds I've got so far this year. This year's what I've got so far. Yeah. But here's what the main part of the video is about. We'll get right down to the brass tacks. I didn't get videos on these two little pieces here. Now then, this one here, I don't know if you can see that. I see it pretty good there. Look at how they beveled that dude. I mean, outrageous. Same thing on this side. See that ridge they got on there? And yeah, it's got quite the beveling action done to that point. It's made just like a Dalton, actually. But ever heard of a stemmed Dalton? Yeah, that's kind of a weirdo in my book. Speaking of books, I haven't tried to look it up yet because actually I don't believe it at this point is going to come under any listings, but it is a real deal. You can tell it's an old sucker. But yeah, I wanted to show this pretty bad because when I found it, I was going, that is an oddball. You know, I've tried to tell people before, and they think, "Oh, everything's textbook." You know, it's like, no, it ain't. None of this stuff is textbook, man. You know, they can put reference guides. See, there's the whole deal. You guys don't. You read, but you eat the pages. You don't read those pages right. There's all kinds of criteria under each one of these points. Location is the main thing, and everybody ignores that. It's like, man, if you don't look up where the point's from, you're not going to be finding anything out about the point. And that's my point on all this stuff. You get people arguing with you and stuff, and it's like, my gosh, oh. Anyway, here I'll show this other point here too, real quick, before I get to gabbing too much. But yeah, that's the deal on these points. See, that's an outstanding find there too. Both of these two, I missed videos on yesterday of the find, and yeah, GoPro, you suck. I mean, bad. It's such a hassle to have to do everything you do with the GoPro when you can just pick up your phone and zip a video out, bam. It's like, yeah, GoPro sucks. I'm sorry to say that, but yeah, they do. So does the Action 4. I'm sure I've heard people already. I was going to buy an Action 4, but I think I'm just going to skip all that and go with what I got here. My whole purpose of buying this GoPro, actually, if you want to know the truth about the matter, is I bought it to use in the kayak because it's waterproof. None of the phones I seem to get, if you put them in the water, they're done. It's end of the story for the phone. That's just my experience with it. Maybe everybody else has had better luck than I have, or maybe you got one of the Samsungs. I haven't never used a Samsung phone before. I like Motorola phones, but that's beside the point. Let's get back to this stuff here. I'm tired of ranting on the GoPro, but that's what it was bought for, was to use out of the kayak. And yeah, because couldn't take my phone with me. But anyway, back to it. I had a killer day yesterday. Yeah, I did. I really did. It was quite outstanding finds all the way through. I found Daltons almost all day long. It was crazy. I mean, that is crazy when you're finding Daltons every time you find something. But yeah, there's that. Now I showed those 2 points. That one is probably a Jackie stemmed. I'm not sure. That other point, this dude here, that's oddball. I'm telling you right now. Haven't encountered anything like that before. But as you can see, it's super high quality, even though for what it was. Just check that baby out. But yeah. It's too bad it's got a little something took a little nip out of that base on it there, but besides that, it's a smoking little point. I'm telling you, and it's not that little either. But yeah, and let's see here. I guess I ought to get down here with the camera just a little bit, and yeah. A little bit closer. Come a little bit closer now, baby. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, you can get an idea here what we got this year. Get my shaky fingers on here now. This is another thing I don't like about the GoPro. The screen keeps going black on me when I'm videoing. I hate that. But yeah, I'm dealing with it. Probably I just don't know how to use it. I don't like to use the component shit with the phone, all that crap. It's GoPro, you suck. That's just where it's at. Sorry, but there it is. You can come up with better stuff than that, where you got to buy an app to run your doggone camera. Talk about retarded stuff. It ought to be a self-operating machine right out of the box. Have its own programming and all that stuff. If you want a video edit, you got video edit devices that you can video edit with when you make your videos. The way they're doing stuff, it's a money grab on a whole situation. But yeah, that's what we got so far this year, gang. You got an idea there, but that's a lot of freaking miles of walking and stuff that I've done there. But yeah, I'll tell you what. Here's another thing I want to address. When I go out and hunt these artifacts, all my videos is live footage. I'm not sitting there taking points out and stuffing them on the ground so you guys could watch me do that. I work way too hard at this than to cheapen anything I do like that. For anybody to think I'm doing anything like that, they're stupid. Just plain out and out, you're being stupid. Everything I'm showing you in these videos is the way it is before I even get a good look. You guys get the better look at it than before I do. I mean, that's the honest to God deal right there. You get a better look at it than I do. When I see it, I don't even look at it anymore. I grab the camera out of my pocket. I grab the camera, get it over there, show you what we got, and proceed from there. It's all live footage, you guys. There's no playing around, no games in the background, none of that crap. You know, that's just an honest to God thing that you're seeing right there. And I swear it is. I don't know why anybody would want to fake their videos anyway. That's stupid. I mean, really. Let's go fool some people today. I don't make no money at this. I never intended to be monetized to make money in this. A lot of you guys are out to make money showing your videos. Oh, that's all we'll do. Actually, I don't even want the hassle of doing that. That's the way I am. I'm just sharing my stuff and documenting my finds is all I'm doing here. That's it, you know. There's no hidden agenda for me. It's all out in the open for y'all to see here, you know. I'm not playing no games with nobody. Now then, here's the deal. This point right here, it is a freaking super smoker. Yes, it is. It took me by surprise. And I've seen the best of it, believe me. You all know that. That thing there, everybody, even I questioned it. If you pay attention into the video that I did on this point here, I sat right there and said, I don't know if I want to show this to you guys or not. I don't think I should, is what I said in that video. When I say that, it's not because of the point, or what it is, actually. It's laying there clean out on a bank with two rocks sitting on top of it, like they're holding it down, and a leaf. And believe me, that valley that day, the day I went, was after flood. Where I was standing at, there was probably about 20 foot of water. That's how heavy the water was coming across in there. It blowed stuff out of holes of unknown sources. And this thing here is an unknown. The way it's made, it's basal notched. See, it's not cut side. If it was a side notch, you know what that is? That's a lost lake if it's a side notch. It's not. It's a basal notch point. I ain't never seen no Smith or a Caps Creek or any of the rest of those points look like that thing. And that's why I'm thinking that it's a Missouri stealth. And I'll tell you what, the stealth point, as is known, not in the books, I don't believe it's in the books anyway, it's kind of a Missouri name for it. I think they've tried to name that as a transitional between the archaic era and a woodland era point. But I'm going to tell you what, this point here doesn't fall in that category. That thing is early archaic. It's no question in my mind about it. The way it's made, my Geista flaking on it and stuff is outrageous. It's stuff that they did back in the early archaic era. They didn't have no things, points looking like this and napped like that thing is in the woodland area. They was busy on mass producing stuff and getting it out there and using it. They just went through stuff fast. Archaic era is where they had the technology stuff going on. Oh yeah, you guys want to see this again, I'm sure. Yeah, that's a bad boy, isn't it? Now then, on that point there, even people arguing about this point. It's like, God, you guys are nuts. You know, I mean, really. See that big old stack right there on that ear? And it goes clear down here. Now, if you look, actually, this point's fluted all the way down. On this side here, it's fluted all the way down. He didn't flute her very heavy. You see how it was the rock is what he was having problems with. See how it was leaving those big stacks? He couldn't get them off of there. Instead of grenading the point, he left them. See that big old stack on that ear? That's the reason why it looks like. This is actually, I could classify that as a Cumberland point, if you really want to know the truth about it, because of the flutes. And yeah, the way it's made, it's a Cumberland. I'm calling it a Beaver Lake unfluted Cumberland, just to give it a little bit of a leeway there. And yeah, it is. It's nothing. It's not anything else that you'd think that it would be. That's exactly what it is. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I know my stuff on the arrowhead stuff. Believe me, I know. I can tell a lot of these people that are trying to classify points. I'm not going to name no names, but y'all are terrible. I mean, really, you guys are. You have the obvious thing sitting right there of what it is, and you try to come up with some weirdo name. Oh, man, I tell you what. Even when you tell somebody it's a basal notch point or something like that, and they're trying to name it a name of a corner notch point, and these guys are professionals, supposed to be. Come on. I mean, really. I've never said that I know everything, but some of the stuff just floors me. It's like, why are you even asking me something? And then trying to tell me what my point is. And you're way off base. Why are you doing that for? You know, if you notice in my videos, most of the time, I won't name the point. If a person's curious enough about it, if they know enough about it and stuff, they'll look it up. Now, then here you go. They don't know what they're looking at, really. So it's kind of a lost deal there too. It's crazy, but let's get back to it. I could rant like this for hours on stuff. Yeah, I could. I've been in and out of Facebook groups, and it's like I've been kicked out of Facebook groups. Yeah, I'll tell you what. I'm going to show this to you guys. You guys are going to freak on this. Get the cobwebs off of it. Okay, now you guys ready for this? It's going to freak you bad. You guys are going to hate me. You ready to hate me? Here we go. Look at this. What's that in the middle of this board? Look at that. You see that? Ain't nobody got nothing like that, really, that's authentic. That's a real deal there, guys. I've gotten kicked out of so many groups because of this piece right here. And it's part of the reason why I really don't like people. It's not that I don't like people. It's just I don't like them manufacturing points right now. Because they've given that find there of mine, that's a stellar find, a bad name. It's because of nappers. They've given me a bad name for a completely stellar find right there. And it's an authentic find. I was 10 years old when I found that point. Texas, down at my uncle's house. Lake Whitney, the west side of it. How about that? I got it all. I remember that stuff. Everything of these points. I remember since I was a kid. But yeah, it's an authentic, real deal there. That is a real hook type point. Yeah. And what's even worse than that, I've found 2 more of them in my lifetime. Yeah, 2 more. I've got three of them. So yeah, 3 authentic ones. Now, like I said, everybody took an eye to those and started making them, and yeah, it killed my points for me. So every time I show one of those, if I'm in a group, I get an instant message, and the next thing you know, I'm out the door. Pretty cool, huh? I like that point. It's really aggravating, especially after you've uploaded probably 100 videos of your finds into that group, and then you're out, and they got control of your videos and pictures. Yeah, that's really nice. Really aggravating, especially when you took the time to do that, to share it with people. That's what I'm about. I'm not about making any money on nothing. Every point that I've got, I've kept. My gosh, you wouldn't believe how many coffee cans and stuff I've got them in. I put them in coffee cans now. I got a few points on board, just a few. The reason why is if this house burns down, my points are gone. Same thing you ought to listen to me about, because I've got friends, 2 of them, that lost whole collections just because of their house burning down. I've got mine, like I said, and they're in a room that won't burn. And there's that. One of these days I'm going to put them up and get them all out. And I guarantee you, I can cover about 3 rooms of my house with arrowheads. On the floors and the ceilings. I've got lots of arrowheads, believe me. I'm telling you, that's the reason why I know what I'm doing here, guys. I can quote points right off the top of my head. I'd really rather not to, because just like I said, that's the reason why I don't usually in my videos. Because every one of us has a brain fart every once in a while. And I'm not one that doesn't. I have them all the time. Anyway, that's what I wanted to address here in this video, plus my finds I've got for the year. Hope you enjoyed what I've shared. Maybe you didn't. I know I ranted a lot. Yada, 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 yada. Things need to change a little bit in our artifact world. The doubting Thomases need to, especially about me, I'm not making anything. I'm not trying to fool nobody, nothing, period. I'm just trying to share what information I've got. Maybe I don't go about it the right way, but I try, I'm just trying here. And that's all there is to it, gang. There ain't no hidden agenda for me. I'm just a regular old person out here in the world. But hey, y'all, guys, gang, I'd rather say gang. It'd be gender correct. Talk about a joke we got going on in the world. Anyway, I'm not going to get into it. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Like and subscribe if you want. I don't never hardly ask for that, because it seems like everybody's got a problem with liking and subscribing. I don't. Just like I said, I don't care. I'm not. I'm doing this for your enjoyment, believe it or not. I could hold all this information in myself. I'm not trying to brag. I'm not trying to be a superhero or anything like that. I'd fail utterly. But there it is. This is a cool little dude, too. I don't know if you guys see that or not. That's cool. I kind of like it. Gang, we'll talk to you all later. All right? Bye.